Sag, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well. So excited. I have a new tarot deck, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and for it I have a new board. Love it. Okay. Which reminds me, if you have Leo in your chart, or if you're connecting to Leo, you might want to check out your fire cousin. Theirs was pretty interesting. Not the easiest, but I tell you what, typical of MO Leo readings, is just an explosion of happy, healthy, appropriate energy towards the end once they make up their mind about what it is to do and how to do it. It's amazing. Only Leo can pull that off, I tell you what. But I'm feeling you today, honey. I'm feeling Sag today. I'm feeling you today. I am. Let's see what's going on with your energy. Show me, Sag. Did I ever tell you? I only have 4 sign placements in my birth chart. So 3 Scorpio, 4 Libra, 2 Aries, 2 Sag. I'm feeling it today, honey. I'm feeling that Sag energy today. Yes, I am. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. But first, we're going to start off with the oracles, see what's going on. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, I don't have what you call a diversified birth chart. Why are you so intense? And I'll tell you why. Most people will be like, I have this, and I have this, and I have this, I have this, and I have... No. I don't really have watered down energy, honey. It's very directional. Hence why I am the way I am, you know? And I'm feeling my Sag placements today, honey. What's going on? Okay. The star. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. Ooh. Hopes, wishes, wants, expectations. What can you aim your energy towards? What can you see that is visible to you during the nighttime? All right? The sun is an easy guide during the day. Very easy guide during the day. Can't miss it. It's harder to follow the star. It's more personal. That's why it's associated with hoping and wishing. It's easy to follow the sun. You can't confuse the sun. You can't mistake it. The star's a little different. It's a little more personal. You have to aim your energy towards it. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Ooh. You now have some Libra in your chart, as well as fixed sign energy, which of course is Scorpio, Aquarius, again, Taurus and Leo. Okay, for some of you there's something that came to light, and it is something that is important to you. The star value is always important, and like I said, it's very personal. Anybody has the potential to live by the sun. It's meant for all. The star can be much more personalized, okay? But do you have the wherewithal? Do you have it within you to follow that particular star? All right, because that's a long-term vision thing, and you have to keep your eye on it because it can shift. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. There's something here for which you feel, or in your estimation, needs balancing, but also too requires change. If you have a hope and a wish, it's going to require some change within you, and then it can be balanced appropriately. It could be external to you, but I do believe this is within you. This is meant to be your direct energy. There's something here you wish to achieve for yourself, be it in love or in life. In order to find and follow that particular star, to see it with our own eyes, it's going to require change. A sense of balance. When, where, and how to incorporate that balance. When, where, and how to incorporate that change. Let's see what's going on. This is interesting. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. I knew I was feeling you today. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Show me what I need to see, please. A shift in perspective, absolutely. Can you see something or someone differently? What's going on, please? Show me that Sagittarian energy. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. Show me. What's going on for Sag? Show me that Sag energy. Okay. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands. You know, something felt very correct to you in your most emotionally mature heart space. You might have been dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might have those strong placements in your chart. But 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands, you were still trying to bring something together even though it was fucking tiresome and burdensome. 10 of Wands. You wanted something to come together naturally. You wanted something to come together of its own emotional accord. This is heavy water energy. Okay, King of Cups, 3 of Cups. I want to bring something together, but it's such a fucking burden. It is so difficult. And you are being your most emotionally mature self. Or at least you were in the past. Okay. Past, present, future. Okay. I think you tried to bring something together for a long time because it felt right. But your output was not matching the feeling, right? It felt good to try to bring something together with somebody. And yet your output was 10 of Wands. It proved to be burdensome over time. Or too difficult. It's very emotionally claiming energy here. Very emotionally claiming. Your heart space was open for somebody. And you wanted to bring something together positively. But there was a bunch of shit surrounding it. Also, it could be time constraints. God knows what. But it was 10 of Wands. It was a burden. Okay, trying to bring something together with somebody. And in the name of love, too. Okay, the person surrounding 7 of Pentacles. The Tower. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's really afraid to step out on their own. Severely. It's almost crippling. They have a certain level of comfort and or safety zone with that 7 of Pentacles. They feel much more competent reflecting as opposed to doing. 9 of Pendants. That's actually a good nickname. 9 of Pendants for the 9 of Pentacles. Independence. This person's not comfortable with independence. It would require change. There's 2 ways you can view the Tower. Positive or negative. Guess which way this person's viewing it. They would rather reflect. 7 of Pentacles. Not truly cultivate. 7 of Pentacles is like a top-out energy, and I wish more people would understand that. So many to it just default to, it's a new investment. It can be, but that's one of the minor interpretations. It's not the major. The major is top-out. I've managed to accumulate so much, but I dare don't push for more because I'm afraid of the stakes. I'm afraid of the outcome. You know, I managed to develop something so far, but I can't take it further. I can't. What if it fails? What if I lose a whole crop? You know? Because that 7 of Pentacles is the implication of growth. I've managed to grow something so far, but I'm going to hold on to what I have because I don't want to push my hand. I don't want to push my luck. I don't. This growth level is what I can handle right here. I don't dare push, so that's why I often associate it with stagnation. New investment, yes, but it depends on context and clarification. And given the fact that the Tower, 9 of Pentacles, someone is terrified to take it further. They don't have a sense of claiming energy with that 9 of Pentacles. The Tower, they view change as negative, not positive. Whereas the positivity would be here for growth, to accelerate from a 7 to a 9. And perhaps that's in the future. We shall see. But for now, I see their energy hovering in a place of requiring change to be more independent and self-claiming, and they're not stepping up to that particular bat. Okay? Show me the connection, please. 2 of Wands. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I'm sure. High Priestess. You know, intellectually speaking, Sag, okay, that this connection causes you probably more pain than it's worth. Alright? Too much confusion, not enough decision making, 2 of Wands. 3 of Swords, the High Priestess. You know intuitively that this connection causes you more strife than it's worth. You know that, right? It's a choice here. You have to choose to embrace that responsibility. You kind of know it back here because even though there's a great deal of emotional heart space attached to this person, and also with the positive hope of bringing it together, so too is a bunch of bullshit attached to it. 10 of Wands. Is burdensome, and you're trying to bring something together literally in the name of love and for all the right reasons, but you just cannot. It's burdensome, tiresome, and it's emotionally overbearing, physical labor for some of you. You're just exhausted by this. Even though you have the best intentions for it, you're still exhausted by it, okay? And I can see why. This person does not gravitate towards more, or they associate more with negativity. You know, I don't dare. I don't dare reach for more. I don't dare aspire to more, because if I do, I could lose it all. But basically what comes down to is an overinflated fear of having to change and be self-claiming and be independent. 9 of Pentacles. The connection itself, you have to know and make a decision based on your intuition and the fact that the decision does fall to you, that this connection is a 3 of Swords type situation. It's pain. It's fear of rejection here. You know, and that's why you might be still trying to... That 10 of Wands didn't happen overnight, honey. It didn't happen overnight. You kept trying to develop something with somebody despite the overwhelming proof that it's too difficult. So the burden of proof is on you. I can see that this person is resistant to change. Their energy is kind of clear crystal. So that tells me then, since you were the one trying to generate change with this person, it falls on you to understand. Overall, that is the Queen of Pentacles. Overall, comfort, stability. This is what you want. A maturity of self. All right? A maturity of self. Grounded and founded. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know what I can produce. I know what I can bring into the world. Thank you. Right? Your stability. You might have some earth in your chart, so that would explain it. You had a hope attached to someone in love. And this might be you coming to terms with the fact that you may not receive justice for this. Alright? I don't know. But it might be your idea of the star needs to change when it comes to this person. I don't know. We'll see if an energetic turnaround will look. There might be an energetic turnaround. I don't know. But it might be that you just need to back off this connection because it's really not for you to keep trying to bring it together. You've already tried repeatedly and it doesn't go. So that kind of tells me it's not on you, and seeing how this person has a clear lack of development and or growth, it tells me again it's not on you to fix this. Okay? You're going to try to bring this together. It's really not on you anymore. Okay? I don't know that you're fully letting it go either. I don't know that you're fully letting it go. But I do see you backing off. This isn't mine. This isn't mine. And the more I try to make decisions in this direction, the more it hurts me. And you already know that as the High Priestess over here. You already know that. You might just need to back off. It's not for you to push growth on this person. You can't make someone grow from a 7 to a 9 overnight, especially if they're this resistant to change. You know, if they're afraid to reach for more, then they're afraid to reach for more. If they're afraid to grow more, then they're afraid to grow more. You know, our best intentions don't mean much if the other person isn't open to receiving them or meeting you where you are. Okay, I see your best intentions, but it was also met with frustration and exhaustion, and this became more fuss than it looks like it's worth, at least energetically speaking. There you go. For some of you, you had to carry the burden of this particular, it's very single-sided, I might point out. Very single, let me guess. Let me guess if this sounds right to you. Let me guess, all right? You're the one who prompts the calls. You're the one who prompts the texts. You're the one who prompts the DMs. You prompt whatever having to do with communication. You're the one that prompts the hangout. You're the one who assumes the responsibility of the details of bringing this together. They don't. Hence, why you show 10 of Wands over your best intentions, and they show hesitation and trepidation and a fear to change. Because if they did those things that you did, it would show more independence of spirit. They don't have that. Okay? You did all the work here. So that would explain why I'm saying back off energy. It's not completely gone, but you've completely backed off too. Yeah, it sucks when you're the one always prompting shit, right? It doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel balanced. No matter how much we want something, if it doesn't feel fair and balanced, it's because it's not. Okay? So, let's do this. Which one, please? Okay. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Sag. Show me what I need to see, please. What is going on? Yeah, after a while, you don't want to be the one who initiates anymore. You don't. I can see why you didn't. I can see why you did. You know, if this person prompted or initiated, that would open them up for change or a space for change and more independence, and that's exactly the thing that they're resistance to. So Sag is like, well, I guess I got to do it then. See what I'm saying? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. And it took its toll on you. Constantly, King of Cups, 3 Cups. Doesn't matter how big your heart space was open for this person. You're tired. You're tired of the one being initiating into engaging and doing all the heavy lifting here. It's a one-sided relationship, you know? Isn't it amazing how quickly relationships die when you realize you're the only one who was prompting it? There you go. So do an assessment here. Who's doing the work? Who's doing the heavy lifting? I already know the answer to that. I think you do too. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. Yeah, keep quiet. There's the communication element. Keep quiet. High Priestess twice. I don't think you're giving it up, but I also think your energy backed off. All right? Show me what I need to see, please. Okay. Show me this King of Cups, please. 3 cups. See, I know. You kept trying to prompt it. I know. There's that initiative spirit in you. Honey, that's just part and parcel who you are. Even though this is technically Aquarius' card, there's that freedom and sense of independence in you that you are so famously known for. You, Sag, are so famously known for that. I'm free. I got this. I'm going to go off and see the world. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I believe you. That's very much your spirit. When Sag says they're going to take off, they take off. Okay? Don't try and hold me down. Okay? Don't hold me. I know. There's your freedom of spirit right there. You kept trying to prompt it. But here's the thing. It was coming from your best heart space. Your most emotionally mature self. You were trying to prompt something over and over again because it felt good to you. Is with best intentions and open heart. I know you had strong feelings for this person. And you were the full positive, not full negative. You kept trying to initiate. There's your energy, initiating. Initiate. You know? Because you could feel the sun. But every time, look, there's that Wheel of Fortune. The sun is behind you. 10 of Wands. Your best energies just were met with 10 of Wands. There's you looking at that 10 of Wands. Okay, your best intentionality and emotionality was met with 10 of Wands, strife. What else, please? But your cups were lovely and open. And they had the best intentions. And you were like, initiate, engage. Right? But it was met with difficulty over and over again. And you couldn't help but wonder if you were wasting your time. Literally with this person who pulled the 7 of Pentacles. You couldn't help but wonder. 7 of Swords. It was a quiet internal thought. Our secret thoughts. I wonder, there's that sneaking suspicion of stagnation. I wonder if I'm wasting my time. How long had that been going on? You knew their energy back here had plateaued. But you kept trying to initiate. For some of you, July might have been a major reference for this person's energy. There's your passion. And then there's that justice. There wasn't any. For your best energy, you have to remember, Knight of Wands. I have to correct this shit all the time. Thank you so much. People often reduce the Knight of Wands to just like fuck energy, which is unfortunate. If I were you, being a fire sign, I would be insulted by that. Because everybody has Knight. It's the best expression of our elemental energy. Your elemental energy said, I can move forward with this and it feels correct. There's your fire saying it feels correct, justice. And then it was met with pain. There you go. The stagnation was back here, but you kept quiet about it. Your doubts, your thoughts, sorry. Oh, I've been talking all day. But you kept trying. You kept trying to engage. You kept trying to turn that ignition switch. And if you've ever had car problems, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it just turned that ignition switch. I know. Oh. There it is again. Oh, you've gone quiet. You keep saying the High Priestess for you. You've gone quiet. Okay. 10 of Wands, please. Show me the burden. Okay. You knew, this is why you kept trying, okay? 10 of Wands, and it became almost your energy You started to suspect it wasn't going anywhere or that it didn't mean anything because you were the one that was constantly engaging because it felt good. You could feel the bond with this person. You could, on your side of the equation, this is your side. The connection made you happy, simply put. That's why you kept trying, despite the fact that you already had the sneaking suspicions that this person couldn't or wouldn't invest more or make it real. You had suspected back here that despite all your best efforts, and your best efforts are gorgeous. Your best efforts are gorgeous. The Fool, King of Cups, Three of Cups. Your best feeling and intentions were gorgeous. But you couldn't help but think, this might be all there is. It's me that does all the work. Initiate, Ten of Wands. But you kept doing it, and here's why. You have, simply put, love for this person. It made you personally feel good. Nine of Cups, a lesser representation of the star. Hopes, big sight, big long-term vision that's personal. Star is personal, not the sun. Everybody can enjoy the sun, not the stars. Stars are very personal. And personally it pleased you, so you kept trying. There it is again. There. Yeah, it was always withholding, wasn't it? Every time you tried to bring something together with this person, it's like disaster strikes repeatedly. There's that Three of Cups over here. Disaster strikes. There's always some bullshit, right? Always some nonsense about why it couldn't come together. Always. And here's somebody over here. I'm assuming this is that person, King of Swords. Could be Aquarian energy. Withholding. Not letting go, but also withholding. They try to come off as cool, calm, and collected, but really... Okay. I don't think I need to dive too much. Your energy is incredibly straightforward. Okay, let's switch over. Show me this person's, please. Show me. Show me. Oh, come on now. Oh, okay. You got it, Chief. Ten of Swords. They might have ended it with you, or they think that they have. They told themselves to get over it. Okay, so here's the deal. If this person pushed you away or they ended it with you, they told themselves they got to heal from this, it's no good, I don't want the connection, yada, yada, yada. It's because they refused to do the heavy work. Judgment's in reverse as well as the Tower. In other words, they didn't want to deal with their own bullshit. Okay? So that was there just on the fallout. I gotta break things with Sag. I can't, I need to heal from this. It's too difficult, it's too combative. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. It was coming or being generated from a place of fear. Someone has a distinct inability to address their towers. The Tower is either negative or positive depending on who's looking at it. The more negative and self-doubt and self-worry we have in our personalities, the more likely we are to see that Tower as negative. Other people learn to see the Tower as an opportunity for change and growth in critical areas. Otherwise, how the hell are we meant to expand and move on in our lives as human beings? This person is fundamentally, distinctly afraid of change. But they're like, this, you know what, this is what you heard. Sag, this connection's just so difficult. I'm in a weird place in my life. I got a lot going on. It's just too difficult. It's just too burdensome. I want you to be happy. I want you to heal. That's more or less what you heard, or something like that. But this is where it's really stemming from. The inability to address our shit. This person has problems with growing pains. They don't like it. It would require a very intense looking at the self, what our problems are, and what is keeping us from progress. This person's like, I'm happy with my Seven of Pentacles. And then their energy closes up. All right. Let's narrow it down. Let's see if they had some feelings for you. I'm very curious about that. Because I know they kept you hanging on to some extent, but I don't know. I'm very curious to see if they have the feelings for you. What's going on, please, with this person's energy? The one that is surrounding Sag. Show me this person's energy. Show me this person's true energy. I'm sorry, did I just roll my eyes? I'm pretty sure I just did. Like a lot. Well, it's not my fault. Eight of Swords. They don't want to see it. Literally. This is their biggest blind spot. They said there's too much tension in the connection. It's too difficult. It's too painful. I hope that we can heal. I hope we can work things out. But I'm going to go ahead and reject this connection because they literally, Eight of Swords, refuse to see the problem. They're afraid to grow more or literally produce more with you because that would require an act of freedom and independence. This is what they refuse to see. Eight of Swords. They are completely 100% blind to it. They act like that tower's not there. It has everything to do with this person's sense of independence and free will. They're not very comfortable with it. And it's like, how dare I reach for more? So this is why you are always in a position of prompting their energy, initiating, engaging, sending the fun, flirty thing, or the whatever it is that you are constantly doing to get that going. Keep this connection going. Keep it going. And they were passive recipients of it, but they didn't initiate it, right? Does that sound about right? Mm-hmm. They didn't want to see it because if they did, it would require them to have growth on their part. Hanged Man, so they did shit. As I was saying, oh, I'm feeling my Sag today. As I was saying, they didn't do nothing. They're blind to perspective. This person, okay, sees change as something fearful and to be avoided at all costs. You have big goals here, and they were simple though. I promise, Sag, your goals were so simple. I have feelings for you. And I feel like you have something for me, otherwise you wouldn't let me keep engaging with you. But it was just constantly met with difficulty and fragmentation and bullshit and excuses and delays. This person energy has delay and procrastination written all over it. Eight of Swords, procrastination. Hanged Man ain't doing shit. They insist they need more time to think about things or to feel their feelings. But again, their energy says, I'm comfortable right here in my little box. The world is scary and it requires growing pains if I'm going to do anything different. You know, I am sympathetic to the human experience, but the thing is, and I am, change is scary, but I'm having a difficult time with it because I just don't know how such lovely energy can go to waste. They let your lovely energy go to waste. That's why I'm frustrated. That's why I'm frustrated, Sag. They let all your lovely energy go to waste. Your best efforts. You greeted them with positivity and open heart, and they're like, oh, I don't know about that. Let's see if their energy turns around. I don't know. And honestly, it was so difficult or burdensome for you to take the lead on this. You're so tired by it. I just see your energy backing off as your immediate future with this person. That's all I really see. And for good reason. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, please. It's just, here's what bothers me. I feel like this person knows better. They've been confronted by this many times. This is not some like 15-year-old, okay? That's not this person's energy at all. I think they're very used to this, extremely used to this. It has a familiarity entrenched in this person's traits and how they view the world. I feel like this is an MO thing for them, like they've done this all their life. That's why it's frustrating for me, because I know I'm reading a person, I know it, I feel it. A certain level of maturity. We're talking 30s, 40s, 50s. I feel it. So they ought to know better. It's so weird. I feel like this person ought to know better. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. There is this insistence, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know what to do. They might have some very strong earth in their chart. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We also have Pisces here. A dash of Scorpio. But very strong earth energy here. Again, this representation of I don't know what to do. King of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. It's like this... the productive value with this person. Is this a practical connection? Will it grow? Will it grow? It's going to challenge me to grow. It's going to challenge me to grow from a Nine of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't know if I can expand in that capacity, because we're talking 7, 9, King. Okay, 7 Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay, that's a clear graduation of energy, and it goes from past to future orientation. So we're talking graduation of Pentacle energy. And this person's like, I don't know if I can do that. Exactly. So they're still questioning it. That's what bothers me. Even when they level up and they are their most mature King of Pentacles self, okay, they still question it. They go back and forth with it. In other words, they still aren't conclusive. It's very frustrating. I can see your frustration. But it does not help that they refuse to see. They refuse to see, and therefore they refuse to aim for more, or to cultivate more, or to challenge themselves. That's what I'm saying. The King of Pentacles is not inexperienced. I'm telling you, you're dealing with somebody who ought to know better. Okay? They ought to know better. With their energy, I swear to God, I used this phrase the other day, so it's weird it's coming to mind again. Hearing it again. Late bloomer energy. I said that so markedly in somebody else's reading. I can't remember who it was. But that's the impression I had. Like, it takes them forever to graduate steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been through many cycles and yet had so few... they've been through many cycles and so few towers. Towers requires growing pains. This person's not comfortable with growing or pain. They've been through many cycles, but no towers. Or they avoid towers at all costs. Late bloomer. Okay. Show me the future of this connection, please. 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, High Priestess. And the long and short of it is, your energy has backed off. It's backed off. It's tired. It's exhausted. Yeah. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. Oh, there's your Knight of Wands again. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you stayed your energy then. That's what I said. You backed off. Where they were reflecting 7 of Pentacles, and you even reflected on them reflecting the 7 of Pentacles. Stagnation. This is, I don't think it's going to grow beyond this. You pulled your passion back dramatically. Not just your passion, but your sense of fire. Your sense of direction, your sense of energy. You pulled it back. You don't even know if your feelings... You don't even know if you have that intensity for them anymore, that fire. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. That was quite the dramatic split. Okay. Show me. 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, High Priestess, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you've backed off the communication. You've gone quiet. It's looking like you've gone quiet. The Chariot. I think you communicate with this person on the pretext of friendship. Be careful with that, just because you're not... Let's put it this way. I will say this. Your energy is not deriving it in this direction anymore. It's not. You might have some Cancer in your chart. But the bigger part of you is pulling back your energy, and it's approaching this person more on the pretext of friendship. 3 of Pentacles. I don't blame you. It doesn't look like you're in a position where you want to cut off total communication with this person, but you have drastically pulled back your energy. It doesn't seem to be love-oriented or fire-oriented anymore, or at least not where I can see it. I just see you withdrawing your energy because it's like, I can't keep trying to bring something together that doesn't want to come together because they refuse to change, or they refuse to invest more, or they refuse to level up. Okay? You did so much of the work, unprompted, unscripted. It's all under your energy. And like, I have to say, it's gorgeous. Your sincerity and your efforts are so apparent to me. And the simplicity of it. The simplicity of your energy, Sag, was so straightforward and so giving. and generous. Your energy was so generous towards this person. You assumed to do the heavy lifting in the absence of balance. That's what's changing. You're not doing that anymore. No more going off the cuff. No more prompting. No more poking. No more prodding. No more trying to engage. Your energy's pulled back. And I do believe you still communicate with this person under the pretext of friends, or in your mind you have concluded the only way I'm moving forward with this person is under friendship. That seems to be the safe thing to do, and intuitively that feels correct to you. It also seems in your mind the least painful route, okay? It seems to be the least painful route for you as well, to divert all that lovely intensity in your energy. You know what? We're going to put you in the friendship bracket. So you've really cut back. You've really cut back, but there is still communication here, but it's under friendship. And perhaps that's where you've concluded that's where it's safest. Because I have to agree with you. I do believe you were trying to prompt a genuine love connection here. They were not receptive. I also saw for somebody's underline that they continue to hold on to it, but they have so much doubt surrounding their ability to step up into this connection. You know? Okay. Friendship zone is safer here, right? Just do be careful with that, but I trust you know what you're doing because your energy's pulled back dramatically. So long as your energy's in alignment, I'm fine with that, as long as you are. Okay? Your energy's like, I know that this can still hurt me, so I'm going to divert that to friendship zone. So you haven't completely given up the connection, but you're not pointing it in that particular star pathway anymore, at least not for now. Not that I see. Okay. Okay, what else, please? What else, please? I don't know. Queen of Pentacles is your overall. I'm sure you are very concerned with your own stability, your material world, household energy, you name it. I'm sure some of you have your parents, that kind of thing. You've got your own stuff to work on for sure. Your own grounding and so forth. Can I get... oh, okay. Let me know if you're connecting to Leo. Or you have some Leo in your chart. Seven of Wands. Okay, here's the deal. Practically speaking, you've kind of already made a deal with yourself that you're going to move on in time. Good for you. It's not happening yet, but you know it's also your truth. You're not waiting for this person. You understand you can still be hurt by the connection. You do. It's here, literally, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the High Priestess. You feel it. You also understand it's an active decision on your part to stay connected to this person. So you're literally moving forward with them under the friend zone. 3 of Pentacles, yes? I saw the great reduction in your feeling and the great result, or I'm sorry, the great reduction of your fire as well. They were both apparent. You pulled it back dramatically. You're not showing that person that side of you anymore. Okay, your overall is Queen of Pentacles. Your most practical, grounded self says, I will move on when it's time. You want the Ace of Cups and the Sun. 7 of Wands, not quite yet. You're still a little guarded, but your overall says, I'm moving on to something else. In time. In time. Okay? You want the Sun, you want the Ace of Cups, but you also want to be in a position where you can let your guard down. All right? Yeah, there's some hesitation there, but also a very strong sense of, I've finalized this. I've already determined on this with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Practically speaking, you understand you cannot develop. This person has anti-development energy. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's so... And that's what kills me, man. The potential for this person is amazing, but they don't see that. They don't see it that way. They see growth as painful and scary, and it requires change. They don't see development outside of their money as anything other than negative. You know? And that's not where you want to be. You want something that's healthy and productive and alive and warm and loving, and that's pretty straightforward. You're going to move on in time, honey. In fact, let's get more on that because that's some really strong energy there. So that makes me suspect you're manifesting sooner as I said that. That seems to be rather directional. I was going to say, maybe Saggy already got somebody in mind. Just learn your lessons from here. In summary, if you're the one that's constantly engaging and initiating, it's one-sided. Okay, I'm sure they enjoyed your energy to some extent, but they also refuse to grow. And it just kills me because I know they know better. Or they're supposed to know better by now. Okay, so yeah, you put them in the friendship zone where it's nice and safe. All right, what's going on, please? Show me, is there a future person here? I feel like there is. You're putting off a little bit though. You're not quite where you want to be. It's so funny. I was about to say, I feel like you're manifesting, it's just not here yet, and your underlying was manifestation. I feel like you're manifesting something because that's a fairly strong orientation for you. Well, given this. But perhaps some of you, this has already been there, done that. Can I get more on this Ace of Cups, please, for Sag? Of course, I will do time checks. Show me more about this Ace of Cups, please, for Sag. I'm terribly... your fire picked back up, didn't it? I saw you suppressing it in your underlying for this person. You will not allow that particular growth anymore. Knight of Wands, your energy's picked back up. Oh, that's the truth. Whenever I get an Ace of Swords drop on a statement, it's a declarative. Oh boy. Who'd your energy pick up for? Who'd it pick up for? I'm just being nosy. Who's it pick up for? Who is this? You into... Oh my. Oh, we can take all that. Yes, I see you manifesting. For some of you, it's literally a Virgo. Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups. There it is again. For some of you, it's literally the Hermit. Yeah, you are manifesting somebody here. But here's your hangback energy with the Hermit. So it doesn't have to be Virgo. This is, I do believe, your hangback energy. Ace of Cups twice. Knight of Swords. You're hanging back just a little bit, not by too much. It's a very thin wall. Let's put it that way. It's a very thin wall. Sag! It's a very thin wall. I do believe you have new energetic tension, but positive tension with somebody else, and it's just really a matter of time before you start addressing it more. There's some of the stuff you want to clear up first before I feel like you start moving towards that. And like I said, Sag, honey, once you know what you're doing, you're unstoppable. I need you to remember that, honey. You're the archer. Where you fling your arrows, they are meant to aim. Yes? You remember that. Yes, you're manifesting. It's a matter of time and space, and then action follows that immediately. So, Magician, saw it for you twice. Your energy's opening back up positively 3 times. Okay. There you go. It's looking like putting this person in the friendship zone. You consolidated your thoughts on that. You're reducing the communication to where it doesn't cause you as much pain. Okay. You didn't completely give it up. Your reasons are your own, but it seems to have helped you dramatically because your energy just shifted. Completely shifted. Now that it's all, like I said, your intentions are glorious, and I can see them plain as day. I can. You doubted from the very beginning. You had sneaking suspicions from the very beginning. This doesn't seem balanced or fair. Like, they don't really seem to give me much, but I guess I'll keep trying. And see what happens when you have energy diversion. You know, Sag is like, logically speaking, this isn't working. Or they're, refusing to participate or level up. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the friendship zone, and then your energy just gets diverted. And another pathway. Strong one too. 3 aces. A little bit of hesitation there, but not by much. Like I said, it's a really thin wall. between you and this new person. So let's get to that. So for many of you, this has been there, done that. I wouldn't be seeing it today if it weren't for a priority for some Sag somewhere. Okay, but yes, you're correct. You had very strong hopes attached to somebody, but time passed, the Wheel of Fortune, and you realized the imbalance of the thing. It really was, or feels like, a one-sided. Why they kept holding on to you, I don't know. I saw the Four of Pentacles attached to them a couple times. But again, it's a heavy pentacle energy. It's just this refusal to graduate or change perspective, or to become independent and serving of will. You know? Serving of will. It looks like you did the right thing, and the only reason I say that is because you seem to be in alignment with moving forward in your life goals anyway, regardless of, in respect to love. So, there you go. There you go. You put them in the friend box. That's where their energy, in your estimation, seems to be most comfortable anyway, so just, that's where they've been a resident this whole time. There you go. Let them be a resident of friend zone if that's what feels correct to you, and it does seem to feel correct to you. That's all I care about. Energetic alignment is a real thing. So long as you're at peace with yourself, that's all I care about. All right? Oh, excuse me. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please. And of course, because that's the world we live in and people don't like to follow directions, take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or not apply to you, in which case, check your other placements, so I'll catch you on the next one. If you're a cross-watcher, you are welcome. And if you're screaming it's the reverse, it's all that Sag's fault, there you go. It still applies to you, it's just in the reverse. I say you and Sag because it's default their reading. That's who I'm reading for today. I also have very clear placements of Sag versus the person and the connection. But again, reversals are always possible. Collective readings. Okay? There you go. I can see this one might having a couple strong reactions, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in there. Okay. What's going on, please? And I will state, I am not into sign bashing. I think I've made that very clear over time, but just to reiterate, I'm not into sign bashing. So let's be careful with our comments. I am protective of all the signs and the general human experience. Which is so funny. The reason why I'm having such a hard time relating to this person, I understand it intellectually because I can see it myself. But the reason why it bothers me is because I know, and you know, this person knows better. They're too old for this. They're too old for this. Show me. I don't, for some of you this is already after the fact. Again, I wouldn't be seeing it if it wasn't imperative to some Sag somewhere, so that's why I'm seeing it today. Okay. Some of this kind of end result of a connection here. Change, like I said, to some of you it's already happened. Or for some of you, last October was important. That would explain a lot. Because it looks like so many decisions have already been made. Something significant might have happened in October, and that kind of sealed the deal. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. Again, Wheel of Fortune is formal 10. And it's here twice for you. For some of you, it was last December. The Hanged Man formal number is 12. October, December might have been some very strong reference points for this connection. Okay. And then, look at that, you got strong on yourself. That independent spirit of yours, you got strong on yourself shortly after that and said no more. It said just like, I'm done. I'm done being the fool, I have to be emperor now. And the emperor has to be decided at the end of the day. No more letting your energy out in a happy, free way with this person. It's completely guarded, contained, 100%. So again, so long as you are in energetic alliance with yourself, I don't care. If you feel like you can handle this connection based on friendship and basic communication resulting in that behavior, then that's fine. You seem to have a good handle on it, so good to you. All right. For some of you, upcoming April and Aquarius season, which we will enter January 20th? thereabouts. I have to keep a lot of dates in my head, and me and dates don't get on so well. Okay, so for some of you, Aquarius season. For others of you, Aries season. That's where your energy with this person becomes more distinct. For some of you, it's already happened, specifically October, December. Okay, show me this new love energy, which I'm telling you right now, there's a thin wall between you and your new love interest. Let me make that clear. It's really thin. In other words, it's close. Show me, please. Show me. I can't believe you're not aware of this person. You're hanging back just a little bit. A little bit. Being practical. You don't want this same shit to happen again, right? You also want action for action. Knight of Wands to the Knight of Swords. So, you're not going to engage with something unless you can get more proof this time. You don't want to be the one just sitting there initiating, right? Show me this new love interest, please, for Sag. Show me. Yeah, I told you, for some of you, it's right around the corner. For others of you, specifically March. Show me. Show me when this new love entry, please. Show me this. Okay. For some of you. Oh. 4 and 6. It's matching sweet energy. For some of you, the 10th might be important. I don't know why. Of any given month, it could be 10 days, 10 weeks, something like that. We also have 4 and 6 here, so the 4th and the 6th might be important to some of you. Okay, that's interesting. But also be wary of giving too much of your energy in the general sense, as we discussed. Being in a one-sided relationship sucks. Okay, so if you're the one that's constantly engaging and initiating and trying to get something together, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so be careful with that. Hold back from being too generous. Make sure it's equal or reciprocated. For some of you, it is the next Earth season. Oh Lord, we just exited Capricorn. So that would land us into Taurus season. For some of you, for others of you, that 10 marker could, again, 10 days, 10 weeks, and then also the next Earth season. Anything else, please, on that new person? Yeah, there's your energy again. Yep, confirmation that for some of you, it is sooner rather than later. I don't know, I just know your energy is not going to hesitate. Which it usually doesn't. Once you know you want something, you tend to not hesitate. You tend to go, okay, straight out the gate. That's very much you. You don't really hesitate. For some of you, February. Ooh. February, very distinct for some of you. Oh, yeah. Possibly from a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Once you turn your back on that. Once you turn back on that, you might very well have your matching sweet mate energy. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely lovely. For some of you, February will have a very distinct marker. Okay. Okay, but for others of you, next Earth season, very strong references there. The 10th, for some reasons, coming across very strongly. And then the Knight of Wands very soon. That tends to be very upfront, immediate energy, as you know. Okay. What else, please, for Sag? We'll do the initials last. Great white shark, absolutely. Follow your instinct. They live on pure instinct. The great white shark does. So follow your instinct, yes. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag. That looks future orientation to me. Double dragon. You might have some double, triple fire in your chart, but strongly your future orientation person is pulling up heavy Leo, as well as possibly Aries. Okay, Gecko, again, more of that fire energy. For some of you, yeah, there's that, this is the holiday wreath representation of the Christmas season. So for some of you, something significant happened around December. That Piscean, I'm sorry, the Hanged Man, which is 12. So for some of you, something significant happened around December or October. Cats, always use your intuition. I am getting doubles all the... Okay, wait a minute. What is this? Bird. Wait a second. Bird. Very small communication. Confirmation of air sign, but also very small communication. Tweet. You might only communicate with this person, say like on Twitter, but very small communication. Chirping. A little bit of chirping. That's it. Small feminine glasses. Okay, the small feminine glasses. Some of you wear glasses, or they're small, or they're like reading glasses. Okay, S, L, T, and B. Eiffel Tower, I swear, I pull this all the time, and it usually just means the height of romantic efforts. I know, you had a lot of that, and it's also like you really tried to engage somebody, romantically speaking. And, but it's more than that. There's something about a significant memory in Paris, France. But here's the twist. What I'm getting. This is future-oriented. This hasn't happened yet. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure some of you have a lot of memories. And if you're in France, hi, what's up? Shout out. Appreciate you. Did you show a lot of romantic gestures to this person? Absolutely. Was it you? Yeah. Did they? Not so much. It would require change and a receptivity to change, but this, I'm telling you, the Eiffel Tower is future-oriented. It is future-oriented. It hasn't happened yet. Some of you have projected trips to Paris, France, or any parts of France, really, in the coming year or two. That's either when you will meet your new person, or you go on a trip with them. Could be a honeymoon. That's coming across so strong. That's the future. Two S's. Two S's, absolutely. Okay, S, H, P. Okay, that's enough. Sag, that was really interesting. That was really captivating. I don't really get time references on the charms. I think that might be the first or one of the very rare times I got an actual timeline reference to a charm, so that was neat. That's future. That has yet to be. You and your person. Hell, even if it's Paris, Texas, and yes, I don't know why we have a everybody's like, I think we could be the new Paris. But maybe if it's even a trip to Paris, Texas between you and your person, I don't know. But there's a Paris, Tennessee. I think there's a Paris, honey, there's a Paris everywhere. Okay. Okay, you know, but yeah, even if it's a trip together for Paris, whatever, wherever you are, that's confirmation for some of you. Okay, Sad honey, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care, good luck, and like I said, it's a thin wall between you and the next person. Okay, bye.